Welcome back to Istora Senayan. And our sixth match of the day, it is mixed doubles, and Kusharjanto and Widjaja from the host nation up against the former European champions Gicquel and Delrue. Now, all matches this morning, or virtually all matches this morning from the top half of the draw. And this will be a first meeting between these two pairs. Not altogether surprising, because as far as the Indonesians are concerned, they only formed their partnership in January earlier this year. So the Indonesians have won the toss of the coin and have chosen to start the far end of the court. Ryan Naufal Kusharjanto, 25 years of age, from Bekasi in West Java, not that far from where we are now. 5'6" tall, and he and his partner 26 on the world ranking. So Gloria Emmanuel Widjaja has been as high as 6, and that was with Hafiz Faisal, with whom she reached the semi-final of this particular event back in 2018, 7 years ago. Tom Gicquel is 26 from Tours, a tall athlete, 186, and that equates to 6'1". Currently number 11 on the world rankings, but did spend 11 consecutive months from January 2023 at number 5 on the world rankings. 3 medals at European Championships, including gold last year. Lost in the final this year of those European Championships, so a silver medal. A second silver medal for them as a combination. So the Indonesian coaching bench and the French coaching bench. I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say that Steve Pedersen is sitting alongside me. And of course, with no former form between these two pairs, a difficult one to call.
Yeah, a difficult one. We know that the Indonesians have huge support here on home soil, but also that Gicquel and Delrue has done well previously here in Istora Senayan.
Yes, they were quarter-finalists at the Indonesian Open 3 years ago, but I guess you're referring to the fact that they reached the final of the 2022 Indonesian Masters in this very arena.
Yeah, exactly.
Also reached a semi-final of the Indonesian Masters in 2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Rehan Naufal Kusharjanto and Gloria Emmanuel Widjaja, Indonesia. And on my left, Tom Gicquel and Delrue, France. There'll be Delrue to serve to Rehan Nova Kusharjanto. Level. Play.
So both pairs unseeded, the French combination of Gicquel and Delrue nearest to us as we're all looking down on the courts.
Service foul call, too high. Service over. 1-0. Service over. 2-1.
Oh, that's a good return. The flick serve, very quick
Service
from
over.
Kusharjanto.
2-0. Service over. 3-2.
What do you think the key is going to be here, Steve? What do you think the key is going to be?
Well, I think the adaptation to the conditions, the drift, and a lot on the service situation. I think the French pair got to play the service situation well. Otherwise, I think they're going to have a tough time against the quick Rehan Kusharjanto.
3-5.
Yeah, he's very quick and he's very tricky as well, isn't he?
Yes.
He's inherited his father's skills. Of course, his father, Kusharjanto, Olympic silver medalist in the mixed doubles back in the Sydney Olympics 2000.
Service over. 6-3.
Good play.
Very tall athlete is Widjaja.
4-6.
6 foot tall. Full 6 inches taller than her partner. Oh, between the legs.
Oi.
Great save initially from Gicquel.
5-6. Service over. 7-5.
Just wide.
Service over. 6-7.
Over 18-20.
Push that long.
Service over. 8-6.
Shuttle flying faster towards the French pair at the moment.
Match won by Chelsea and Johnson.
Yeah.
21 down.
When you're saying at the moment, is that sort of like this first game, or is it sort of coincidental?
No, I said that because I wasn't able to say as we're looking down at the court at the moment.
Okay.
So, in other words, because the French are playing the near side of the court as we look down during the rallies, the shuttle is flying faster, coming towards us.
Yeah, but that's very tricky. I think I just spoke to Anders Antonssen's coach, his big brother, just before. Oh, he slipped.
It is notorious for changing in this arena.
Yes.
It depends if there's a door open
Yeah.
into the arena.
And it can, even though it's a small arena, it can be different on all three courts.
Yeah. And it can vary throughout the match.
Yes. So it's very challenging conditions.
Players on court.
But the one thing that's relatively certain is that they're playing on a, in quotation marks, small court. It's very difficult to be precise on the either of the back lines, I should say.
Gloria to receive. Ten, 6.
That's a good return of the flick serve. Yeah.
Well done by
Service over.
Kusharjanto and
7,
Widjaja.
10.
Because when you get on the attack, then it's super important to maintain it. And you could see that the shot from Gicquel here wasn't sharp enough. The drop shot, Kusharjanto taking it early.
So it is the French combination of Gicquel and Delrue that have a 4-point advantage at the mid-game interval here in the opening game.
Or just overplay. So when they move forward, they can play over. Exactly. Okay? Maybe there's a little space to push on him now. We've done so many on his backhand, on the receive, so maybe just one on the body and then we can go again. Okay?
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Hey. 11-7. Play.
So 11-7 in favour of Gicquel and Delrue as play resumes. It's an ominous start to the resumption of play. A service fault called on Delrue. Judged to have struck the shuttle above the 115 centimetre mark.
Good play.
Nice. That's a lovely change of pace from Tom Gicquel.
Service over, 12-8.
First drop played by Kusharjanto, and then placed a little bit more to the left towards Widjaja. That's how to do that.
Oh, it was all fast and furious.
Service over, 9-12.
It's a great last shot he has. Kusharjanto gets it. Here we get a look at how he gets it below the top of the tape.
Oh, brilliant interception from Widjaja.
10-12.
She's been an extraordinary player, hasn't she? And she's still right at the top of her game.
Yeah, and she was chosen for, I guess, all of the matches that Indonesia played at Sudirman Cup, even though she's not in the national team anymore.
Yeah. Well, she's been ranked as high as 11 with Eddie Subaktia. She was ranked 8 with Ferdinancia. And 6 with Hafiz Faisal. I mean, to reach those heights in world rankings with 3 different partners, I think there's a bit of a common denominator there, and it happens to be Gloria Emmanuel Widjaja. First challenge of this first round match.
No, I don't think the French will win it. There was the first
Correction, out.
unsuccessful challenge from the commentator.
Service over.
And you were doing so well last week, Steve.
I was really proud. That's a bad sign. And we're sitting much closer to the court here in Istora Senayan than we did in Singapore Indoor Stadium.
Yeah. That's a terrific smash from Kusharjanto.
11-13.
Always played it long. That's a missed opportunity.
14-11. Service over. 12-14. Quick.
Very loose serve from Tom Gicquel there. Kusharjanto, he's actually getting the shuttle to tumble a little bit in his serve. That's extraordinary from the position a bit behind the service line.
Yeah, we see it in the doubles disciplines where you can stand very close to that front service line, but when you're the man in mixed doubles, you tend to stand back in courts. You're absolutely right. Technically, it's very difficult to get that tumble serve to work from serving from that position.
Yeah. I'm not sure it works just as well as if you're standing at the service line, but it's enough at the moment to sort of rattle the French.
Just wide.
Service over, 15-14.
I gather Gicquel is an Arsenal fan. I don't know if he'll be happy or sad that for a third year running, Arsenal finished runner-up in the Premier League.
Yeah, that's a
Weren't they
delicate subject.
Weren't they semi-finalists in the Champions League as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gloria.
That's not a bad season, is it?
That's the thing. I mean, that could easily offend some fans.
Oh, dear me.
Good length on the lift from Widjaja.
Yeah, but that was the bottom of the net from Gicquel. Played last week, did the French combination. Lost in the first round when they were the number 8 seeds in Singapore. I think they'll be very anxious to do better here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gone long. Hardly seemed to touch that steam.
No, exactly.
15.
Enhances my theory about the drift.
Service over, 16-all. Tom. Blake. Service over, 17.
Point for point at the moment.
Yeah. Super short rallies. Not a lot of play in the tram lines at the back of the court. There never really is in mixed doubles, but here is even less.
Blake. Service over, 17-all.
So who has that little extra? And there's 4 points to go.
Oh, that's a super shot from Kusharjanto. And for the first time at this crucial moment, the Indonesians go into the lead in this opening game. Been playing catch-up all the way until now.
Good play.
2-point advantage for the Indonesians and 2 points away from this opening game.
Rehan.
That's gone wrong. I take your point about the drift scheme. They seem to be flying in the opposite direction.
I think you can definitely play it long on either side. I don't know which side is more pronounced. It's very difficult to see, but we're playing on a small court. There's no doubt about that.
Game point opportunities for Indonesia. On a run of 4 straight points, make that 5 straight points. And the opening game to Kusharjanto and Widjaja.
And Gloria Emmanuel Widjaja, 21-17.
21-17 in just a fraction over 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Fight from the start. Balik.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, level, play.
So 1 game to the good, Kusharjanto and Widjaja against the former European champions Gicquel and Delrue.
1 love.
Well, that run of 5 straight points to close out the opening game, coming from behind. Well, they tightened their moment to up their intensity to absolute perfection. The Indonesians.
Service over. 1-0.
Any suggestions, Steen, as to what the French pair should be doing to try and turn this around?
I still say that it's the service situation that's super important. Perhaps vary their own services a little bit. They've flicked a couple of times, but sometimes it's good to vary in the left and right direction. At some point you need to change that defense. So I like the play from Delrue, just not successful this time. That was a good opportunity. They talked in the interval in the first game about in the service return they often dropped it towards the mixed double area, just behind the first service line. And once in a while they could push against Kusharjanto. I think they probably need to challenge Gloria Widjaja at the net. They simply, Delrue, if the French are going to come back, she has to defeat Widjaja at the net game, securing attacking opportunities for Gicquel.
Well, he did exactly what you wanted, which was a variation of serve out wide on that occasion.
Yeah, and I think Gicquel is probably more prone to vary his serve. I often seem to think that Delrue is going a lot for the T spot. That means the area closest to the middle line. And let's see. Definitely drift from the French towards the Indonesians.
Well, it was Gicquel that called to his partner to leave it.
Yeah.
But quite frankly, Steve, when it's that short, why wouldn't you just play it anyway? Because the likelihood of playing a winner.
And that's where we sometimes are on the other side, where we say, oh, they didn't have played that one because we think it might have gone wide. But that's exactly why I think some players choose to say, hey, why take the chance here when I'm in a really good position? Sometimes they're not in a good position and they play it anyway, so.
That's a super return of serve from Delrue. Yeah, it's nice work. Had quite a break, didn't they, the French combination? Between tournaments, they played the European Championships in Horsens, where they lost in the final, and then they didn't participate in the Sudirman Cup. So last week was their first tournament.
Exactly, I think they've had a long practice period at home.
Probably by design, because of the World Championships being in Paris.
Exactly. I think the French really need, I think they need the attack more than the Indonesians does it. So far it seemed to me that the fast-paced flat game, the Indonesians have coped a little bit better than the French with that. I don't have any statistics to back it up, I just have a feeling that that's the case.
6-0.
Well, they're back level.
Some sideways drift there. I haven't noticed it so far, but it's difficult to see in the doubles disciplines. I saw in one of the singles on the adjacent court 2 that there definitely was some sideways drift there. And it can be completely different on the outer courts. This is the middle court here in the arena. So it tends to sort of go towards the middle from both sides, the sideways drift.
And that's why you think he mistimed that.
That's an explanation that he will probably support.
Don't you think that maybe Gicquel is trying to close down the mid-court area a little too much? I think he's being caught with pushes towards the back of the court, both in the opening game and at that one. Of course, it may have been the sideways drift that he mistimed it, but I think that sometimes he overcommits to closing down the mid-court area.
Yeah, I still think he needs to be there to back up Delrue so she can focus on the top of the tape. But it's a fine line, because how many times is it that he's overplayed? So he's got to sort of like say, if it's once or twice in every game, then it's actually fine, but if it's more than that, then he needs to adjust. I think they really need to get it below the tape.
Yeah, the lift there, too short, and it got what it deserved.
Difficult lift for Widjaja, as she was playing it outside of her body, to the left of her body. Basically, leaving it for Kusharjanto would give him a better chance of being accurate with his lift.
Brilliant. That's a wonderful shot. Absolutely read where the return was going to come. Delrue. And she was ready and waiting. Oh dear.
Service over. 9.
Just really caught back up and worked really hard to catch back up. Service error.
Good play by the French in the attack, and I'm quite certain that the Indonesians, they have an easier time lifting. That doesn't mean they can't play it long, but I think the drift is coming from the far side towards the near.
Thank you.
Which then makes it even more important that the Indonesians try to take up that battle at the net and prevent Gicquel and Delrue from getting the initiative.
Four of the last 5 points to the French combination. Make that 5 of the last 6 points. And to the mid-game interval with a 2-point advantage. Delrue and Gicquel.
Caught 1, 20 seconds. Caught 1, 20 seconds. No. 11-9. Play.
So a 2-point advantage for the French combination, Gicquel and Delrue. As play resumes, that's a nice idea from Widjaja.
12.
I like the idea, but just wide of the mark.
Yeah, and that now the Indonesians, they have to regroup, sort of maintain the advantage they got by winning that first game so brilliantly.
Oh, well retrieved. That's a super smash.
13.
And the thing is, if we're right that the sort of the main drift, if we can say that, if we're right in the assumption that it comes from the French towards the Indonesians, then the attack from Gicquel gets a little bit more bite, and I think that's what we're seeing, that he's putting away more shots than in the first game here from the from the 6-all or something like that.
Well, they were actually 6-8 down, so this is 7 of the last 8 points for the French pair.
Service over. 10-13.
That's another great interception.
Yeah, super play
10.
in the service situation. Look at that shot there. Down the neck of Gloria Widjaja from Gicquel.
Just long.
15.
It's quite dramatic how it's changed.
Yeah.
The whole momentum so quickly changed.
Very strange, but sometimes it's when a pair suddenly figures out, okay, how is the conditions here, and get the game planning right. And now it's up to the Indonesians to sort of
It's gone wide.
taking some action and trying to get back in this second game.
10 of 12 points.
If it's a short serve, then if Widjaja could play back at the net, perhaps with a little deception. There was no deception.
It's gone wide. There's a big sideways drift, Steen.
17.
From left to right.
Yeah, that was consistent with what I saw from the adjacent court. Short.
Unsighted.
Well, the umpire says he was unsighted. So asking the instant review to have a look at that for him.
Out.
Well short.
Service over.
So that's her second service error.
11-17.
And she made
Blake.
a service fault.
That's what the Indonesians need to do. I think they're winning in the flat game, the fast-paced flat game. He's so good at that, Rehan Kusharjanto.
Service over. 18-12. Top.
Good
That's
shot.
a beautiful block.
Yeah.
Turned it around, the French now. They've got themselves on the attack. What a rally. Clearly the longest of the match so far. Super rally.
13-18. Players on court.
Yeah, good umpiring. 57 shots. Umpire saying back on court. Just because there's a long rally doesn't mean to say you can have a break. The court wasn't mopped in the interval there.
13, 18. Play.
Brilliant defence. Yeah, the drive defence from Widjaja, forcing the flat play. That's what you've been advocating, Steve.
Yeah. And I think the French player needs to stay really, really alert now. It looks like a comfortable lead, but when you're one game down, it really isn't.
Yeah, he overcommitted forward again.
Yeah. That's a pity from an Indonesian point of view.
19-14.
That rally was about to develop really well for Widjaja. That one, had it gone over, they would have secured the initiative.
2 points away, Gicquel and Delrue, from levelling this first round match at 1 game apiece. That's landed in. Yeah, I think we've got the drift at the moment figured out, Steve.
19. Players, play must be continuous.
That's a pity, because again, I don't think Gicquel was covering that one.
No, not at all.
So it is game point opportunities for Gicquel and Delrue to level this at 1 game apiece. One game all. 21-15, the response from the French combination. After losing the first, they've come back strongly. 43 minutes into the match, and it is 1 game all.
Guys, it's very important that we now take our time and reset. We can play longer on this speed than they can without making mistakes. We have to believe that. Because now we're on the side where we have to work. Okay, Tom, there's one situation we need to solve.
Yeah, when he's forward, he's pushing you.
Yeah, no, not as much. But maybe you can stay a little bit more back. If he crosses over Tom, you're a little bit more ready. Okay? Because he's not blocking. Yes. And in general,
Cut 1, 20 seconds. Cut 1, 20 seconds. Gloria, top. Final game. Level. Play.
So one game all in this first round encounter. Both pairs unseeded. Well, they're challenging that.
Gicquel challenges call out.
I think that may have just held up.
Yeah, definitely worth a challenge.
Even on the first point of the deciding game.
I think so, because it's also sort of like important for some of the things that they discussed with the French coach, that they could play long. They had to believe that they could play longer on this near side here.
Service over. 1
I was interested that Tina Leverson was saying we've trained well, you're in good shape as well. So there was a bit of a psychology in there as well as tactical advice.
She was trying to talk self-confidence into the French pair. I'm afraid it doesn't entirely work that way. That's a challenge from the Indonesians.
Gloria Emmanuel Widjaja challenges.
No, because confidence in sport is a rare commodity, and it's something that has to be earned. You can't just go and buy it or be talked into it.
I tried to do this mental stamina training, and it's not working, I can tell you.
What, for yourself or for your players?
For myself.
Oh, it's way in.
Challenge
That's
unsuccessful.
a wasted challenge.
1 challenge remaining. Service over. 1-all. Play.
Great service return by Gloria Widjaja.
2-1. Done.
Taking the consequence, Tom Gicquel ditched the racket.
Yeah, it must have been the racket's fault.
Yeah.
Service over.
And the thing about this trying to induce self-confidence is that sometimes when you have a long training break, you're not really sort of like match confident.
No, there's the difference between physical fitness and match fitness.
Yeah. And one of the things that I think is important to notice for the French is that up until 17-16 in the first game, they were actually playing quite well. So it's only the last 5 rallies that were a bit off.
Brilliant.
Good defense.
Absolutely superb.
3-2.
Short. Oh, she did well there with Jaya. She made that look easy, and I can assure you it wasn't. Needed to be careful to wait until the shuttle had come over the net. And a little tap with the racket head. Otherwise, she would have hit the net.
I think from a French perspective, the service return is wrong because it goes all the way flat down to Kusharjanto. It's still, from a French perspective, it's about getting on the attack. It's about being patient in the attack and work really, really hard. They've got to work much harder on this near side of the court. So from the Indonesian perspective, things are going really well at the moment.
Well, while we were watching that last point again, I can tell you that there was a bit of a disagreement about whether the shuttle should be changed or not. French pair wanted it changed. Indonesians said no. Umpire agreed with the French. Well, this is a terrific start by the Indonesians now in this deciding game.
Well, that's a better service return, in my opinion. I mean, we've seen Gloria Widjaja for many, many years, and one of her areas where she's challengeable is the tight net, and that's what Delrue did here.
4-6.
And now 2 errors, so I would definitely play the third shot if I were Gicquel and Delrue into Widjaja. If I were her, I would try and play it down below the tape and get to the net.
Service over. 7-4.
Now, first service error from Gicquel. That's a good return.
Service over. 5-8.
Well, she was quite lucky there because the serve was short. But Widjaja wasn't ready. I think the French are maybe playing a bit soft when they're defending.
Yeah.
I think a few more drives might serve them well.
Delvin.
Well, she's going to get a warning.
Yeah.
Delphine Delrue for not handing the shuttle back nicely.
10-5.
It's outside the picture, but we have a French discussion club every time they're to receive. And the umpire has previously asked the both pairs to not delay the game.
Wow.
His racket's gone.
She won the rally on her own. Gloria Widjaja. Do you know, I wondered why he hadn't hit hard kept the hard smashes going. Well, obviously that was the reason why, because his strings had gone. Well done, partner. 11-7. Deciding game at the change of ends in favour of the Indonesians.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
Ready for the speed.
Court
now.
1, 20 seconds.
Come on now.
Coaches, return back to your chair. Players on court. Gloria, Rehan. 11-7. Gloria. No. Play.
So a 4-point advantage for the Indonesians. Kusharjanto. Oh dear, that's an ominous start since the change of ends in this deciding game. Service error from Kusharjanto.
Gloria.
There's not only an extra point to Gicquel and Delrue, but I think that will give them extra confidence. Good umpiring. Can't leave the court. What on earth do you need to leave the court for? Just had a minute timeout. Oh, 2 service errors on the resumption of play after the change of ends. Steen, nerves are jangling.
Yeah. Advantage Indonesia here. I think 4 points cushion is making them the favourite to take this third game.
Good work.
But I mean, they can't stay in the defense, then they have to rely on a string of suspect services from the French pair, because they cannot afford to be in the defense on this near side. Oh, that's a challenge.
I saw that as well.
Yeah, that's also my first reaction, but it's close enough to challenge, in my opinion.
Well, they challenged on the very first point of this deciding game, and they got it wrong.
Oh, that's right. So I'm actually not sure it's a good idea to challenge it.
No, I think they're going to be out of challenges in a few seconds' time. They're out of challenges.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining.
I think that was an emotional challenge.
Over. 13-9. Play.
Oh, he could play.
It's clever tactically, isn't it, to get Delphine Delrue to the back of the court?
Yeah, it is. I don't like that slice drop shot at all. It's way, way too slow.
What, the one she was attempting?
Yeah, exactly.
5-point advantage to Kusharjanto and Widjaja. Oh, cross-court net shot would have been perfect there from Widjaja. There was nobody covering the cross-court short on the French side.
Now it's the Indonesians who's had a discussion club here before they get ready to receive.
Drive serve.
Service over. 15-10. Tom, quicker.
She looks shaky, Gaurav Widjaja.
Yeah.
Get it below the tape, and she's really, really vulnerable.
Pushed it wide. They've got no challenges left anyway, the French.
16-11.
It was wide. Good call, line judge.
Delrue is just as shaky as Widjaja.
Yeah, still the French are discussing.
Yeah.
Service over.
Not the best of serves.
17.
Well, we're just about at now or never as far as the French are concerned.
Service over. 18-12.
Oh, my goodness. It was a good serve. Couldn't capitalise, though. It's a question of who can hold their nerve.
Wearing her feelings on her sleeve, Delrue. I noticed there's some strapping on her arm. I didn't see that before.
Just long. It was a lovely idea.
14-19.
No margin for error here from the French.
Gloria.
The Indonesian pair have got to continue to do what they've been doing in this deciding game. That's nice.
15-19. Wipe the court.
This could end up getting really, really close. I saw that last rally as if the French pair had sort of let go of the tension and sort of just accepted that they're probably not going to win this.
That's a nice shot.
Foul.
Double shot.
It was the shot from Widjaja, the block across court that did the damage, that one.
15.
That turned the whole momentum of the rally. And it's now match point opportunities for Rehan Kusharjanto and Gloria Widjaja. Nice.
Oi! He almost saved that last one as well.
White the corner. Service over. 16-20. Top. Rehan.
Still match points. 4 more opportunities for the Indonesian pair. Super. Well, again, I don't think they'll win that challenge, the Indonesians. I saw that as good. So they'll both be out of challenges in a moment. Of course, if I'm incorrect on that, which I'm not, it was Plum on the line,
no
it would have been match over. 2 match points have come and gone, but another 3 remain for the Indonesians. Well.
18-20.
This is where the nerves start really jangling as far as the Indonesians are concerned. Match point number 4. Good rally. Brilliant. Oh, just wide. Just wide of the mark, and nobody's got any challenges left anyway.
What a fantastic rally.
Wide by a whisker. 5th and last match point opportunity for the Indonesians before we require extra points. French pair look down and out. Oh, somebody right behind the court is using a flashlight. No, we can't play on while the flash is there. Yeah, finally he's realised. Last match point opportunity for the Indonesians. It's gone wrong. And on a run of 5 straight points. Tom Gicquel and Delphine Delrue are back level in this deciding game. 20 all. And extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. On a run of 6 straight points, And having just saved 5 match points, now the
20.
French combination have a match point opportunity themselves. Who would have thought?
Play.
The smash from Kusharjanto finds its mark. Do you know, Steen, I think it was at 18-13 I said it's going to be a battle of the nerves.
Yeah.
And so it's proved to be. Point opportunity for the Indonesians.
And they've got to get on the attack.
22.
Widjaja and Kusharjanto. This is where you, previous to the match, have to have decided that if it's close, we're going to play all out, we're going to use all of our ability.
Couldn't get themselves on the attack, the Indonesians. And so it's a second match point now for the French pair. What was the delay for there?
I don't know. They found some perspiration on the court, I think.
I hope you've noticed, Steen, we've got a dedicated court attendance from round one, from day
really
one.
Nice. Really
it's fantastic,
nice.
Isn't it? Match point number 2 for Gicquel and Delrue. It's going wide.
There's no more challenges.
There's no challenges left. So it's match over. And Tom Gicquel and Delphine Delrue coming back from saving 6 match points. What an extraordinary match. 15-20 down in the deciding game, saving a total of 6 match points in a match lasting an hour and 14 minutes. Well, this the final rally.
Won by Tom Gicquel and Delphine
Called
Delrue,
wide.
17-21.
Neither pair had any challenges left.
24-22.
But Steen, I'm guessing we'll have to say that there was missed opportunities there by the Indonesians.
Yeah, it was. after the match. Excellent sportsmanship by Widjaja and Kusharjanto,
I noticed
embracing the French pair. They must have been devastated, the Indonesians, but still graceful in defeat.
Yes. Very, very nice to see. So Gicquel and Delrue coming through 17-21, 21-15, 24-22 in the deciding game. Welcome back to Istora Senayan, an iconic venue in the sport of badminton. And as far